An essay of dramatic poetry by John Dryden. This essay is one of the most famous work of English literary criticism written by John Dryden. It was written in 1666 during the plague year in London, when theatres were closed, and first published in 1668. This essay marks the beginning of modern English literary criticism. It is written as a dialogue among four friends, Christ, Eugenius, Lycidius, and Neander, who discuss the nature of drama and compare the merits of ancient, modern, French, and English dramatists. Through these speakers, Dryden expresses different views, while Neander represents Dryden's own views. And here, in this essay, there are four characters: Crites, Eugenius, Lycidius, and Neander. And all the characters represent the real person. Crites represent the Sir Robert Howard, Dryden's brother-in-law; Eugenius, Charles Sackville, Lord Buckhurst; Lycidius, Sir Charles Sedley; and Neander, John Dryden himself. The essay was written at a time when England's theatre had just opened after the Puritan ban. The Restoration period encouraged lively debate about rules of art, classical models, and the new spirit of creativity. Dryden's essay was inspired by this new intellectual atmosphere. The dialogue is set during a boat ride on the river Thames, while a naval battle takes place between the English and Dutch in 1665. And Dryden uses a dialogue form similar to the Plato and Cicero to make the discussion vivid and engaging. And major debates in the essay: the ancient versus modern. The Crites support the ancient, claiming they established perfect rules for drama based on Aristotle's Poetics. And Eugenius replies that the moderns have learned from the ancient but improved upon them by creating more realistic plots and lively characters. And the next, the French drama versus the English drama. Lycidius praises the French dramatists such as Corneille and Racine for following the three unities of time, place, and action. He finds their plays were more polished and orderly. Neander Dryden defends English dramatists, especially Shakespeare and Ben Jonson, for their variety, natural dialogue, and truthful representation of human nature. He admits English plays may break the rules but argues that they are more lively and realistic, showing the true spirit of life. Dryden also discusses whether rhyme or blank verse is better for tragedy. Neander supports rhyme, saying it gives harmony and dignity to serious drama. Later, however, Dryden himself preferred blank verse for its naturalness. And Dryden's criticism is balanced, practical, and moderate. He respects classical rules but believes they should not limit a writer's creativity. He admires the ancient for their structure but praises the modern for their imagination and liveliness. Dryden's judgment of Shakespeare is one of the finest tributes ever paid to him. He called Shakespeare the man who, of all modern and perhaps ancient poets, had the largest and most comprehensive soul. Thanks for watching.